They gonna listen to it for an hour and be like mid. They don't even use the word right. That just means it's like average. They just don't like it.
Bro, I've been saying this for the longest, bro. Like, I don't know why calling something mid have such a bad connotation to it. Like, I thought it just means middle. Like, I'm just as confused as Tyler. This, of course, comes from the recent Tyler, the Creator interview that he just had with the Spring Hill channel. Never heard of that channel, but I mean, once I see a Tyler, the Creator interview, gotta click on it, see what this man talking about. Every once in a while, he does one of these, it goes viral. And typically, Tyler, the Creator does get on his soapbox, which calls for some type of commotion online. And when it does, it's usually about his thoughts and opinions on the state of rap today. Now, unless you're in the industry, or in this case, a manager with a client, I don't think anybody would dispute against Tyler, the Creator, because we all know how generic and oversaturated rappers are today. And just to give my thoughts, yes, at face value, a lot of these rappers coming up don't really bring much to the table. They just have an aesthetic and a few cosigns here and there that put them on, things like that. And like, I get the general opinion of what Tyler is saying. I've never been one of those that have any hate or, you know, have anything against too much with, you know, up and coming rappers. I really try to give people a fair chance, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like in some cases it could be so much more. And this is where I kind of challenge Tyler, the Creator, because whenever he kind of gets in this conversation, I always go back to that older interview. I think it was on Hot 97, I could be wrong, where he talked about reference points and how your upbringing and your experience with music as a whole can influence and shape how you go about creating music. And once he said that, I thought it was a great perspective, honestly, you know what I'm saying, to kind of understand better of how a person moves. Although at surface level, these artists are another face in the crowd, like, just to be honest. But I think we often undermine the potential growth that's there at the same time. Like, I don't know if that make any sense to y'all, but like, for example, bro, Lil Yachty, I'll be dead broke right now, bro, if I put all my money on Lil Yachty 2016, 2017 to not be the person who he is today, bro. Like, I know a lot of people that's watching this can relate to that. Like, nobody expected Lil Yachty to grow the way that he did, and it took years. It was not overnight success. It took years, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be the same thing for anybody that's just starting. It could be who you least expected. That's all I'm saying. You never know. Years later, you end up checking their music more than you expect, because they've grown and matured with their work over time. They kind of had to go through that ordeal that now it's like you kind of appreciate it. Like, bro went from making 3-year-old adult music to having a fucking collab album with James Blake, bro. Like, that is crazy work, you know what I'm saying? And that's just life in general. That's any profession. So I do tend to give the benefit of the doubt to any up and coming artist, rapper, musician, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't change how I feel about actually good musicians, rappers. Like, it doesn't change about that. I really feel like they do deserve more. I agree with Tyler, the Creator, on that standpoint. But even them, it had to take some work. It had to take some maturity on their part to get to where they at today. And the same thing could be said about none other than Tyler, the Creator. So it really just depends on how you look at it. Like, music as a whole is subjective, you know, we all know that. That's why you can't really take these conversations too seriously. Outside of that, other things that he talking about in this interview, I like how he draw the comparison of being a painter, more of a painter than a poet. And honestly, he's spot on with that. Like, bro, he's been doing this for ages, and to do it at the height, at the level that he's doing it right now, is just it's just madness. Like, once Tyler is ready to drop, bro, he's ready to drop. Like, you're never gonna just get one song just put out there. It's gonna come with the video, it's gonna come with the costume, it's gonna come with the tour performances. Like, the whole rollout is Tyler, the Creator, and that's pretty much what he was explaining there. Going back to what I was saying, the gist of this video, it's just a matter of time for the next artist to kind of step up to that level as a Tyler, the Creator. It has happened in our era. Like, I'm not gonna pretend that this era, this generation of rap music is trash. It's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go with the crowd and say that it's all bad, man. I just think it's just a little bit more free range that some are not used to. That's all it is. Before I sign off, just in that time frame where the internet and meme culture is now one with the music, so much to the point that I think artists can really do without the music and still be somewhat relevant in the space. I know it sounds crazy, but for me, it's not all bad. I do think it's a pretty cool crossover. Like, I just think it's evolution, bro. Like, I think the fandom of the industry has grown a lot, but back to Tyler's point, how much are we really fans of the music? Are we fans of these artists' music, or are we more fans of their internet personalities? And I don't know about y'all, but for majority of this interview, bro, I've been trying to figure out what is on this nigga's head, bro. Like at first I thought he just had a lot of hair, but then I realized it's like one of those hats that's like flip-sided. So I don't know, it was just like throwing me off. But I was listening to Tyler, I was there with him. Like I peeped, bro, what he was saying. I get what he was saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all this. Did y'all see the Tyler the Creator interview? What y'all think about my opinions? Y'all can leave y'all comments down below. Make sure y'all subscribe if you new. Like the video if you like the video. Share too. And road to 1,000 subscribers. We on our way there, man. I appreciate y'all. I cannot fucking speak. I appreciate y'all for coming back. And I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.